guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. Hey, hello, my name is Angela and I make videos about law school, lawyer life, and all things in between. So I've been getting a lot of questions from some of you guys. I think probably like either fresh law students or people who are not in law school about some of the terms that I've been using. So first of all, I just want to apologize because I am using terms assuming that people who are watching my videos know what those terms are. Specifically when talking about the law firm, like when I use terms like partners, associates, a lot of you guys are like, what does that mean? So there is sort of a hierarchy in law firms. So today's video is going to be law firm hierarchy explained, okay? And so what that means is in law firm, there are different titles of different legal professionals throughout the law firm. So in this video, I'm just gonna be explaining the different levels of legal professionals within the law firm space. So we have legal assistant, paralegal, associate, counsel, and then partner. So that's just a quick overview of the different titles you can expect. Obviously, there's other people who support the law firm, but we're just focused on the legal part. So obviously there's HR, marketing, and all sorts of other staff, but right in this video, we're just gonna talk about the legal side of things. So legal assistant, secretary. So your legal assistant or secretary, they call them different things in different law firms, but essentially these people play roles as support staff for the paralegals and the lawyers within the firm. They do, various administrative tasks, whether that be cleaning up documents, sending emails, getting your bills together, opening matters, proofreading documents, sending mails, sending packages, setting up meetings, booking conference rooms. Any sort of administrative task would be delegated to your legal assistant or secretary, whichever term you want to use. And as these legal assistants and secretaries get more senior, they do take on more responsibility. A lot of them have been practicing longer than some of the lawyers, particularly the junior lawyers in the firm, so they get to know the ropes quite a bit. So they can be very, very helpful. The next tier will be your paralegals. Now, paralegals are legally trained individuals who are not lawyers. So some paralegals actually go to law school, but a lot of times they haven't went to law school or they haven't took the bar. They're not a licensed attorney, but they do have some sort of legal training, whether that be through some sort of course that they took or their college training or whatever. They typically have some sort of legal training, but they are not licensed attorneys. They are sort of a next step up from what your legal assistants might do in supporting the lawyers. So they help assist with research, filings, drafting non-substantive documents, and any sort of task like that. So a lot of it is still administrative, but it's sort of a step up because they do have that legal training. Now, different firms will have different tiers for paralegals. And that's really just going to depend on your seniority. And so I just kind of put them in one bucket, but there are different levels of seniority with paralegals because, as you could probably guess, paralegals who have been working for a long time have learned a lot and know a lot. And again, they are super, super important to allowing lawyers to practice law and complete their day-to-day tasks in servicing their clients. The next tier would be staff attorneys. Now, staff attorneys are essentially contract attorneys. They're not full-on employees of the law firm. They're more so independent contractors, and they're typically hired for various reasons. Like say you have a huge case that you need help with doc review on, staff attorneys will be hired, or if there's a specific matter, a specific niche that a law firm needs help with, kind of short term or temporarily, staff attorneys will be hired. So they're full-on attorneys. They're just not employees of the firm, and they're typically only there for a temporary time. The next tier are associates, and associates are lawyers within the firm who are not partners and are not of counsel. With associateship, there are typically 2 to 3 tiers. A lot of firms just do 2 tiers. Some do 3 tiers. For firms who do 2 tiers, you have a junior associate and you have a senior associate. For firms who do 3 tiers, you have junior, mid-level, and senior associate. So each level of associateship is just basically a varying level of experience. So for junior associates, they're baby lawyers. They're doing very junior tasks. They're still learning, and they're basically there to support the more senior associates and the partners. If you're going on the kind of 3-tier scale, a junior associate would be probably years 1 through 3. Now, mid-level associates are more like years 4 through 6, and mid-level associates, they have a little bit more experience under their belt. They now kind of know what they're doing. They understand their practice area a lot more, and they take on more substantive tasks than they did when they were junior associates, and they also are kind of responsible for delegating things to the junior associate and kind of also supporting the more senior associate and the partner. Now for senior associates, it's typically going to be between years 7 through 8 or 7 through 9, depending on the law firm and what their partner track is. Now senior associates have officially kind of hit the stride in their careers. They pretty much are running whatever matters or deals, or doing a lot of the legwork in the matters or deals, and they are delegating tasks to both the junior and the mid-level associate. They're basically practicing or moving as many junior partners without that partnership, because they are preparing to kind of become partners within the firm in the next few years or so. So as you might have guessed from my description, the associates are more like the worker bees of the firm. They do most of the heavy lifting, and they're really there to support the partners and the partners' clients. A lot of associates typically won't have their own clients, but there are sometimes some hardworking or very lucky associates who do bring in clients. And so that's really, really cool, but they're not expected to. As an associate, you're kind of just working on your business development, as well as working on learning your practice area and getting yourself prepared to be a partner, if that's what you desire. Okay, the next tier is counsel, sometimes referred to as of counsel. Now, of counsel, they are not partners, but they are not associates, because they are super experienced lawyers, usually in a specialized practice area, or they're sometimes partners who retire from partnership but are still working in the firm. There's just various reasons why people become counsel, but counsel are always going to be experienced lawyers who don't quite fit in the associate bucket because of their level of experience, but also did not go down partner track or are not on partner track for various reasons. Just know that they're very experienced lawyers and well respected, and just kind of don't fit in either bucket. Okay, the next tier and the highest level is partnership. With partnership, you're an owner in the firm. You own interest in the firm. So depending on how the firm is structured, you'll be called different things. So if the firm is organized as a limited partnership or a partnership, that's when you hear the word partner. Sometimes you hear the word shareholder because the firm is organized as a professional corporation. But at the end of the day, essentially you're just saying they have ownership interest in the firm, and they are a part of operating the firm on a day-to-day basis. Partners are the people who do and who are expected to bring in clients so that the lawyers in the firm can service those clients. Partners typically have to buy in to the ownership within the firm. Like they have to buy in for their stake within the firm. Most firms typically have 2 levels of partnership. Those 2 levels are either non-equity or equity. So non-equity partners are usually called income partners or income shareholders. What this means is they get paid a fixed annual compensation. They know what their salary will be for the year, just like associates and other legal professionals within the firm. And non-equity partners typically have less voting rights and voting interests as well. Now with equity partners, their compensation is based off the success and the profits of the firm. They get paid out based on their equity ownership and how successful the firm is for that year. Equity partners also typically have to buy in a bigger stake within the firm. However, this usually benefits them in the long run, especially if the firm is having a great year. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That is kind of the hierarchy for legal professions within the law firm. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I hope moving forward when I use terms like associate, paralegal, partner, counsel, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about now that I've done a little video breaking that down. So let me know in the comments below what other types of terms or areas of law that I have talked about or that you have heard that you would like me to break down in simple terms, and I'll do that. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at _theaspiringboss. I post on there at least 4 to 5 times a week, and so you can kind of see me in action over there when I'm not posting here every Sunday. Also, if you have not joined our group, The Aspiring Lawyers, on Facebook, I'll leave a link below in the description box for you to check it out. The group is essentially a community for us on our legal journey to just support each other. We talk about all things law over there, so make sure you check it out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.